Trump's Board of Peace members pledged $7 billion in Gaza relief. Several countries which have signed up to Donald Trump's Board of Peace have contributed more than $7 billion, $5.2 billion towards a Gaza relief package, the U.S. president has said. Trump made the announcement during the first meeting of the organization that many of U.S.'s Western allies have refused to join, fearing the body board originally meant to help end the war between Israel and Hamas may be intended to replace the UN. The second phase of a US-brokered Gaza ceasefire plan includes the disarmament of Hamas and the reconstruction of Gaza. It looks like Hamas would disarm, Trump told participants. However, there are few signs of the Palestinian group disarming. Gazans say it is extending its control over the Strip. Speaking as the Board of Peace convened on Thursday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel had agreed with our ally the US there will be no reconstruction of Gaza before the demilitarization of Gaza. The war was triggered by the Hamas-led attack on southern Israel on October 7, 2023, in which about 1,200 people were killed and 251 others were taken hostage. Israel responded to the attack by launching a military campaign in Gaza, during which more than 72,000 people have been killed, according to the territory's health ministry. The enclave's economy is in ruins, with its buildings and infrastructure largely destroyed. Countries including the UK, Canada, France and Germany have refused to join the Board of Peace that came into being last month. In an effort to address concerns that the organization was meant as a way of sidelining the UN, Trump told the board's first meeting in Washington that we're going to be working with the United Nations very closely, we're going to bring them back. Gaza, the US president said, was no longer a hotbed of radicalism and terror. And to end that, we have today, and I'm pleased to announce that Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, UAE, Morocco, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, and Kuwait have all contributed more than $7 billion toward the relief package. Every dollar spent is an investment in stability, he said, adding that the UN would contribute $2 billion for humanitarian assistance, while football body FIFA would raise $75 million for soccer-related projects in the Strip. Nikolai Mladenov, a Bulgarian politician who has been given the title of High Representative for Gaza as part of the board, said the process of recruiting a new transitional Palestinian police force had begun and just in the first few hours we have 2,000 people who have applied. But it comes as Gazans say Hamas is extending its control over security and government services in the Strip, including the returned presence of its police and security agencies. The U.S. is surging forces to the Middle East amid negotiations with the Islamic Republic over its nuclear program. The Iranian leadership is weighing up whether resisting U.S. demands is the best option for its survival. It comes as U.S. President Donald Trump criticizes Sir Keir Starmer's deal to hand over the Chagos Islands. A commission made up of Trump appointees signed off on the design after architects made changes in response to concerns. The presidential jet, along with other aircraft used for high-level officials, is being painted with some of Trump's preferred palette. Copyright 2026 BBC. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites. Read about our approach to external linking. You have reached the end of our in-depth report. For more deep dives into global affairs and breaking news updates, please subscribe to Neuron News Global and enable all notifications. Stay informed, stay ahead. See you in the next broadcast.